Hi friends, welcome everyone to today's video. Let's jump onto the topic straight away. We all live in a time where being focused is more important than being intelligent. I remember reading a quote which goes like ability and intelligence would open the first door, it might open the second door, but it will not open the third door to success. It's what you do with that ability that counts far beyond the ability itself. Since most often than not, we are surrounded by people who have equal ability. That's exactly things like attitude, discipline, work ethics gets into play. I've been doing a fair share of research around this topic to get myself more productive. In today's video, we're going to look at list of habits that I'm going to incorporate in my life to make myself more productive. Let's see them now. Let's start with the first habit, 5 a.m. club. One of those habits I've been trying to incorporate in my life for a really long time, but I had been failing miserably. Then it is this. It has to do with the fact that I'm a vampire when it comes to my work style. I tend to sleep really, really late in the night, which makes me impossible to get up early in the morning. And that is something that I want to fix first. And I tend to get up without an alarm if I have a flight to catch or a match to play, but somewhere I don't get the motivation to get up at 5 a.m. if there is nothing else happening in my life. So this is something that I want to fix straight away. So that'll be my first habit. The next habit, 90-91 rule. You know, I got to tell you this. I got this picked from Robin Sharma where he speaks about how to be ultra productive in life. The rule is pretty easy to code. It goes like for the next 90 days, spend the first 90 minutes on the single most important task. This would keep us away from distraction and let us focus on the most productive thing on the most productive hour of our day. I'm really excited to see how it's going to work out, but this is my second habit that I want to incorporate in my life. The next rule, 2-minute rule. This rule was developed by David Allen, the author of Getting Things Done. This is the most simplest in the list and my favorite one as well. Which goes like this. At a given day, on your work, will if you are faced with a task, ask yourself, will this task take you not more than 2 minutes? If the answer is yes, then do it straight away. Because by doing it at that moment, you will feel more efficient and it will get out of your head and your to-do list. Because I've been a victim of this myself. On a given day, I'll be working, a lot of things, and there is a task that comes in which wouldn't take more than 2 minutes, but I would have just left it as such. By the end of the day, my to-do is filled with things like this, which wouldn't have happened if I had followed this rule. So this definitely tops my list and getting into the list of productivity habits that I'm going to follow. And the next habit is daily physical activity. Spending 30 minutes either in the morning or in the evening in some sort of form of physical activity is very important. I'm good at it, but I'm not consistent about it. So, noted well. I didn't tell you I want to do some workout or some exercise. It's some sort of physical activity that could make me feel fresh, active, pumped up throughout the day. That's exactly what I'm intending to do. And this will be the next thing on my list to be consistent about having 30-minute physical activity on a daily basis. The next on the list, daily book time. This is one for a lifetime. Being honest, I spend a lot of time around books, but would like to be able to spend consistent amount of time around books on a daily basis. With all the work that we do on a daily basis, our brain definitely needs some time off of all the dump that has gotten and be open and be able to accept new things in life. Many people would have it in their own way, have different time schedules. If I was working in SF, I think my bar time would have been the ideal time to do it. But now that I'm working from home, I think I would vote for some time between my dinner and bedtime. That'll be ideal. But this is definitely getting into my lifestyle for sure, forever. Okay, we are already at the last rule. It's called 2 day rule. This is the last one on the list which I got from fellow YouTuber Matt. Rather than even calling it as a habit, I would much rather call it as a discipline or a sanity check to follow if you want to adopt any new habit into your life. Since most of us are really good at getting motivated to do something, only to quit after a couple of weeks, which includes me. This rule would help us to convert those motivation into habits. The rule goes very simple. Never take a break from a habit for 2 days in a row. It's as simple as that, you know, because we are all humans, you know, and you would definitely have that one odd day where we deviate from our pattern and not do it. But not doing it a day will become a pattern by itself. This rule helps us from avoiding that. So I kept it for the last, and this will be my personal KPI around which I'm going to track the habits that I quoted today, and I'll definitely keep everyone informed on how I did. Let's wait and watch on how this whole journey is going to be. I'm really excited to implement these habits into my life and expect it to do wonders. But end of all, these are small steps towards a greater good. You know, the steps that I'm taking today to become the person I want to be from wherever I am today. Thanks for everyone for watching this video. Please do subscribe to this channel. It means a lot to me. Looking forward to see you all in my next video. Thank you.